Ladies and gentlemen, real ones will have been there. Real ones were there when I pulled the Gengar EX just out of pocket all of a sudden last night. Wasn't even doing an unboxing, just doing my daily, and here we are with a shiny boy. And tonight we're looking to get this man some shiny friends. Hello, James, Matthew, hey Q, Solaris. You mowed your lawn today and you're exhausted. I'm doing all right. Oh, relax to some pack pulling. The spectator joke still lives in your head rent-free, by the way. Perfect. As it should be. Anyway, I have one free pack banked for to start off with. Can we pull gold from the Celestial Guardians on a single? Let's see what happens. Give the packs a nice spin. It is you, sir. Alright, we're gonna get some sparks, we're gonna get some sound effects. No fanfare, but we will have a bunch of new cards coming up. And it looks like we got something fun at the end of it. So, since this is a new pack, we can go over these cards and what exactly it is that they do, how busted they are all. Put one of your colorless Pokemon that has damage on it into your hand. Ilima. Okay, so this is basically a retreat plan for a colorless Pokemon that might, it might get bench sniped or something, or you could retreat it all the way from the active spot, and I'm not quite sure how it handles replacing someone that was in the active slot. Fascinating. It's an escape plan. Fomantis. A very basic 20 damage card. Can't complain. Helioptile. It's got 10 damage. That means its evolutions must be pretty darn good. Trubbish. 60 HP, 20 damage pound. And our fun card is Lycanroc. If your opponent's active Pokemon has more remaining HP than this Pokemon, this attack does 50 more damage. Oh, wow. So Lycanroc can really punch up, especially if you summon a really high HP normal type, so Lycanroc could probably just demolish a Kangaskhan. Alright, so that was our free pack. We got some pretty nifty stuff already. So, there's a stream tomorrow? Well, yeah, Saturday. There's no stream tomorrow, Friday. Doesn't Thursday kind of feel like Friday sometimes? All right, so you can see with the 4 packs that I have opened so far, I filled out my collection a little bit, but we're gonna be going all in, and we're gonna be doing some 10 pulls, baby. What are we talking about here? Yeah. Let's see. In 2 resets from now, we will be having the next stream. So, anyways, we got some pretty interesting cards over here. People really seem to like Lily, healing 60 damage from his stage 2 Pokemon, and just to show that this set is really focused on stage 2. Well, I also got one of the rare candies, so that in itself is a meta maker. It's not exactly a rare card, but I've been playing through the solo fights, and the rare candies have been destroying me. So, chat, give me your power. We're going to open our first 10 pack of Solgaleo. Maybe we'll get Solgaleo itself. Maybe we'll get some overpowered supports. Let's see what we get with 10 packs. Oh, yes. It's booster pack opening time, baby. Alright, let's see how many good cards we get. I'm going to turn up my volume to hear it. There were no sparks and no sound effects in that entire 10 pull. So either I'm getting faked out hardcore, or this is going to be quite the cooldown box set. Well, pack 1 already looks like I'm not going to get anything too special. So we got Garbodor, evolving from Trubbish. Super Poison Breath, guaranteed poison, 70 damage. Very nice. Picky Peck, 50 HP, 20 damage. Another Helioptile. Ah, the Pikachu from this set. How many Pikachus do we have so far? 4, 5. A double colorless Tail Smack. Oh man. When are you gonna do it, Training Card Game Pocket? When are you gonna give us double colorless energy? It's gonna be madness once that drops. And Excadrill, a 1 energy, 50 damage slash, which, you know, for a Zerg Rush deck can be pretty good, especially if you combine that with cards that increase the offense or defense of your metal Pokemon. Alright. Pack number 2. Drillbur, the pre-evolution of Excadrill. Got a 10 damage scratch. So it looks like the Drillbur line is focused on cheap, low damage. Hey, nothing in pack 2 either. Another Formantis, another Drillbur. Hariyama, let's go. I used him in Generation 3. Push out. Switch your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. Oh, wow. Sabrina in Pokemon form. I can see that being quite irritating. And an Arcanine. 3 energy. Fire main for 80. Pretty standard stuff. That Pikachu talking some Tail Smack. I see. Ooh. The back of the background is multicolored. So that means we got something fun. Because of this shiny Klefki, I always keep thinking that I don't think it's been a long time since I've got something special on the top. So here's the thing. If you get something nice on the top, chances are it might be what's called a God Pack. That if the entire pack is filled with high rarity stuff. So, we got Klefki. Unlock. Draw a card. Oh no. It does damage too. So, this could lead to some shenanigans. People are already frothing at the mouth over Professor Oak. Alright. I'll keep an eye on the meta to see how that develops. Salandit! How many Salandits do we have by now? Like, is this the second one or the third one? By the way, 50 HP, 20 damage Nom. Surskit! Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. Oh, standard quick attack. Crab Brawler. Ugh. This guy has been decimating me in the solo fights. His evolution can do potentially up to 80 damage in its second turn with 1 water energy. It is... Anywho, what do we have for our special final card? Whoa! A Fuller Crabominable, which is the evolution of the Crab Brawler that we just pulled. He brought his big brother. Look at that glow up. A full art Crabominable EX. Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, Insatiable Striking. Doing 40 damage with 1 water energy is already pretty good. And on turn 2, this guy can already start dealing out some damage. But look at what his ability does. During his next turn, the strike does plus 40 more damage. 80 damage with 1 water. He might be water type, but he has a snowball. Imagine Executor, but without all the RNG taken out. Alright, pack number 3. Starting off with an Alolan Sandshrew, and we have a cooldown pack as well, so 20 damage scratch, 60 HP. Sandshrew and Sandslash have actually been kind of goated for me, because combined with Lucario, makes for a very good Zerg Rush deck. And 2 Lucario, one Sandslash can do up to like 130 damage against something that's weak to fighting. So we got Brooksish, a Wave Splash for 2 energy. Don't remember this thing evolves. Masquerain evolves from Surskit, 90 HP, 40 damage Bug Buzz. Once again, the pretty good HP and damage ratio for one energy. Trumbeak, 80 HP and a 30 damage Glide, so kind of like a Hitmonchan for colorless. And Cosmo M, Stiffen. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 50 damage from attacks. This is the guy that evolves into Solgaleo, right? Once again, we're waiting on that double colorless energy, and this Cosmo M will just be able to just tank everything. Of course, it evolves from a previous base Pokemon, so it's not exactly going to be a one-turn defender. Hey, my second rare candy. Now I can run both of them in my deck and take all the Charmeleons out. Hey, another silly pack here. You got a Alolan Dugtrio, Ironhead. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 70 damage for each heads. Hold on a second. Can I show you something? A picture that I took earlier today. Let me see. Where's my between games here? Let me show you something that happened to me earlier today. So yeah, this happened to me earlier today. I was just trying to get my solo wins. And if you think that Alolan Dugtrio, I mean, obviously this is a computer-controlled Alolan Dugtrio. He got 7 heads, and he crushed my shiny Charmander in a freaking dust. So let's not clown on Alolan Dugtrio too much. We got a Shelter, got a 10 damage tackle. I have to imagine that Cloyster is pretty darn good, or maybe it's the 70 HP that balances it out. Litten. People who have played the Moltres and Incineroar deck know. You just know. If you play the Incineroar solo match, you know. So it does 30 damage and 10 damage to itself. And if next turn, you just pop one of those rare candies, that 10 damage is nothing, because Incineroar has like infinite HP. Oh, hello, Delcatty. Energy Assist. Take a colorless energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your benched Whoa! Oh no! Although it is an evolved Pokemon, so it can't exactly ramp up very quickly. If this were a base Pokemon that could just attach colorless anywhere, that would be really scary. But because this is an evolution, not so much. This can be shut down. But if someone allows this to ramp up, then you're in for trouble. All right, we're already at pack number 6. We start off with a Helioptile and nothing else for the entire rest. But we do get a Grumpig, 110 HP, 3 energy for a 70 Zen Headbutt. Don't underestimate the value of a tanky Pokemon. I believe Sandslash only has, 80 HP or something for a 70 damage attack for 2 energy. But if a Grumpig can just stay up there and has 1 retreat cost, that makes it pretty good at taking hits. Just throw an X speed on there, and you let something on your bench take over. Growlithe with a 30 damage combustion. And we got the Arcanine earlier. And Bayonet. During your opponent's next turn, they can't take any energy from their energy zone to attach to their active Pokemon. If you just play this guy and if you get really lucky with the Team Rocket Grunt, can you just lock someone down using this? You can't take any energy from their energy zone to attach to their active Pokemon. Yeah. If you get caught with your pants down, Bayonet is gonna just roll all over you. Death by 1,000 cuts, my goodness. Malo, heal all damage from one of your Shiinotic or Tsarina. If you do, discard all energy from that Pokemon. Yeah. If you have a whole lot of energy support, then this could be a real good emergency button. You can retreat and play a Pokemon with energy on it to retreat it. I know, but... your active Pokemon. Okay, I get it now. So Bayonet only blocks the active Pokemon. So not as wacky as I imagined. Alright, I guess we're starting off with a Rowlet. Wow. All of my luck went into that that EX card. All my luck went into that EX card at the front. Rowlet, 60 HP, 20 damage leafage. I've been seeing a bunch of man, I hope I can pull Decidueye. It's pretty darn cool. Solrock. It's a fighting type. Interesting. A 60 energy, a 60 damage Solar Beam. I mean, it does make sense that it can use Solar Beam. It is the sun. Alolan Diglett. 20 damage Headbutt, 50 HP. Trevenant. Claw Slash for 3 energy, 80 damage. Alolan Graveler. My goodness, that art goes hard. Heavy Impact for 60 damage. It's an electric type. Yeah, it's been so long since I played Sun and Moon. Ooh! Alright, Rowlet. Rowlet is that big guy who comes out in the arena to introduce the actual opponent. Incineroar EX, baby! One of the big hitters of this expansion. For 1 energy, he can deal 30 damage and then guarantee burn on the opponent. And burn deals 20 damage over time. Of course, burn can go away on its own. But if you get lucky enough, that's 50 damage. 50 damage with 1 energy. And then, if in the process, someone makes a mistake and hits Incineroar, basically doing the Smash Ultimate thing, then it can come and hit you back for, what is this? 140 damage for 3 energy. 3 energy, 140 damage. So, if you just have Incineroar sitting in your bench and someone accidentally splashes damage onto it, that's their loss. Alright, what's remaining in here? We got a Fletchinder, Steady Fire breathing, 30 damage for 1 energy. I'll never say no to 1 energy, 30 damage. Alolan Geodude, woo! So Alolan the Alolan Geodude line seems to be high energy, high damage. Hope we can get the Golem. Hey there, Bubbles. You'd love to nab that? Oh man. See, I've been looking forward to it. I got the Litten and I got the Incineroar, and I have 2 rare candies. So now I can be just like the solo matches and just go turn 1 Litten, turn 2 Incineroar. You're burned now. Good luck. Man, for being trash, Garbodor has brought some pretty nice stuff. Alright, cooldown pack. Crab Brawler, Poplio, 20 damage water gun, 60-20. A Fletchling, the pre-evolution of Fletchinder, 20 damage flat. Hawlucha! Fun fact, Hawlucha is my favorite Pokemon. All time. And it looks like, for the first version of Hawlucha, they're going to be focusing on the flying aspect of it. But, someone dropped something a long way. I just have an enjoyment of Lucha Libre type stuff. I love the Lucha Libre aesthetic. So if there's anything Lucha Libre adjacent in a game, like Raiden from King of Fighters, or La Mariposa from Dead or Alive, even Pikachu Libre from Pokken Tournament, I'm all about that. So, what do you do, Hawlucha? Justified Press. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a dark Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay, so Hawlucha can be an ace in the hole for blitzing Dark-type decks. I'll have to remember that. Are you misunderstanding the rare candy? You read it to mean that you need the second stage Pokemon in your hand to evolve Basic to 3rd stage. Well, here's the thing. You have Basic, you have Stage 1, then you have Stage 2. It is very confusing, but Basic is a Pokemon that you can just play from your hand. Stage 1 is the evolution. Stage 2 is the evolution of Stage 1. Why it isn't just 1, 2, and 3, I have no idea. But it goes Basic 1 and 2. So if I were to play Litten, I don't need the middle evolution. I play Rare Candy, then I put Incineroar on top of Litten, and then there you go. I do not need the middle evolution in my deck at all. Of course, both of my Rare Candies could be the last 2 cards in my deck. So, does it really solve the problem of the card draw? Anyway. Lily! Let's go! Heal 60 damage from later Stage 2 Pokemon. As if Incineroar were hard enough to kill already, just play your Lily. Alright, we got Alolan Diglett again. What are you hiding, Alolan Diglett? Absolutely nothing. Geodude. Lana! Use this card only if you have Arachnid in play. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon into the active slot. Oh. So Lana is like Cyrus, except you need to have Arachnid in play. I'll need to take a look at what Arachnid is like. Anyway, go to the danger zone. My third Alolan Dug trio. I can now make a deck around it. And Tauros! Look at this majestic creature. The Pokemon art always goes so hard. Taro says, Rising Lunge. Flip the coin. If heads, this attack does 50 more damage. For 3? But guaranteed 50 damage still has its place. And there you go. That was my first pack. So how many nice things did I get here? Oh wait. This pack was worse than I imagined because the EX card was from the single. Oh man. How many things that weren't 1 or 2 or 3 did I get? Let's see here. So I got the oh wait, no, that was it took until pack number 3 to get something nice. So I got one nice thing. I got the Incineroar EX. Halucha's a big W. So out of 50 cards drawn, 2 of them were something special. Everything else was either a supporter or 1 to 3 stars. That's an oof. But you know, Incineroar probably was worth all of it. $2,500 cards collected. Let's go. Are you ready for this? Whee! Alright, so I started with 17. How many did this 10-pack get me? So, over 20. Got 30 different cards, 40 different cards, 50 different cards. So I got 35 new cards from that 10-pack. That in itself is pretty darn good, so maybe not quite the oof I imagined it as. And we're going to roll straight on through to Lunala. Lunala, show me your riches. This booster pack opening time, guys. Can I get at least one spark? One spark in this 10-pack. No sparks! Trumbeak, do you have any friends? We got Drillbur, a Poison Barb. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. Ah! Very nice. Just, something to throw some dots on. I can imagine that this is going to get a lot of mileage. Heliolisk. The evolution. Rear kick, 40 damage for 1 energy. We have Tauros again. Picky Peck, and nothing else in this. Oh, speaking of the execute line, 30 damage for rolling tackle. I have to imagine Executor is going to be pretty good. Alolan Raticate. Look at this chunky boy. Scrounge and Snarf. Discard a random item card from your opponent's hand. Oh, goodness. So if my opponent was holding onto a Poison Barb in their hand, and Raticate comes out and you just can say, "This is mine now!" Oh. Trio. Lurantis. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, a bench hitter. Meanwhile, Incineroar is on the bench going, "Do it. Do it, do it, do it." Poison Barb is kind of like the Stone Helmet. Not as much damage up front, but it definitely will give your opponent something to think about. Bubbles, you had some amazing pulls on these. Here's hoping your luck becomes infectious. Thank you, Bubbles. Thank you very much. Well, we got something nice over at the end here. So, looks like you're already doing your work. Salazzle, Heated Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and burnt. We can have 2 status effects at one time? Hey, yo, so Lazzle is kind of hitting people hard here. That's 60 damage at the end of the turn for 2 energy. That sticks around. even if the burn clears up, that's still the poison that sticks around. Dang. We got Heliolisk. My second Ilima, thank you. Alright, what'd you bring me? What'd you bring me? Conkeldurr. This Pokemon would be knocked out by damage from an attack. Flip a coin. If heads, this Pokemon is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes... Oh, he's got guts! Fascinating. So this man can just hang in there by the grace of the coin flip. Interesting. Alright. Yep, we got another 3-star coming up. Poplio. Didn't we already... Are there 2 versions of this, or was it a different evolution? Either way, Poplio uses Sing. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now guaranteed to sleep. I was using, not Manaphy, the other one, and it actually allowed me to win a couple of these solo battles. There are 2 Poplios. You still need the second art. Interesting. Mimikyu. The Scraggly, the Stitch of Pokemon. Shadow Hit. This attack also does 1 damage to one of your... This also does 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. I see. So, Mimikyu being the prickly customer as always. Jangmyo, a standard 60-20. Dragon type. And Girder, the pre-evolution of Conkeldurr. A 40 damage strength. And what do we got at the bottom? Necrozma. Okay. I would have thought Necrozma would have been an EX, or at least a 4-star, but we take those. Necrozma packs Prismatic Laser. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Interesting. Alright, we're starting off with the Alolan Diglett. Got any friends, Alolan Diglett? No, nobody shiny. A 50-20 Rattata. Skitty! 60-20. Big Malasada. Heal 10 damage and remove a random special condition from your active Pokemon. Okay. So if you're paralyzed, or you're asleep, you're poisoned, or you're burned, Big Malasada's got you covered. And it's an item card. So so it's not going to have the same restriction as the Pokemon Center lady. Lurantis. Starting off this next pack with a Heliolisk and something nice. Looks like we got another EX coming up. What do you got? What have you got for me, Heliolisk? What have you brought us? Timber. A 60-20 Timber. Surskit. Show me an EX. Oh, no, it's a full art Alolan Vulpix. Never mind. I keep forgetting what all of these these card borders mean. So very nice. Call forth Cold. Take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Oh. I wonder how good Alolan Ninetales is then. Alright, next pack. This is pack number 7. And would you look at that? It is the regular Alolan Vulpix. Oh, we got something nice at the bottom here. Skitty. More lull. More lull! It's a 60-10 though, so I guess it evolves into something. That is really good. Girder. And who have we got at the bottom here? Vikavolt. For 2 energy, disconnect, 70 damage. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. It's a stage 2, though. So, you're going to need a rare candy or some luck in order to get it through. But, effects like that just seem to be really in vogue right now. Alolan Vulpix is kind of like a Manaphy. Oh. You pair that up with, what am I thinking of? Vaporeon EX, and that gives you a lot of flexibility. You can basically just use the Vulpix to grab off energy, and then once your Ninetales takes a few hits, have it retreat, put all this energy on something else, like Palkia or something. All right, pack number 8, I believe. More low. Shove it. There you go. Will-O-Wisp, 60-20. Litten. Wait. How many Pokemon have alternate arts? That's an interesting tactic. Using the same, you putting 2 of a card in there. Fascinating. Hakamo with Dragon Claw. This one is after my time, so I'm not familiar with these ones. There are alternate arts for night and day. That makes sense. And another Cosmo M. Don't have your little brother though. Pack number 9, starting with a Spoink and something fun at the end. Is it a full art? Is it an EX? Maractus, a 40 damage Sting. Masquerain. Ah, there's a Alolan Grimer. Can you bring your big brother Muck to play? We already had one EX come after its pre-evolution. Let's see if we can't have it happen again. Nope. It's gonna be a full art Cosmog. And uses Teleport, basically the Ralts thing. Alright, number 10. Let's end this 10-pack off with something good. Rattata, up Lunatone, with a Moon Press for 50, 2 damage. Toxapex, with 4 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. For 110 HP and 1 energy. This is not bad. That is a very good starting first Pokemon. And Girder. And Sandslash! Alolan Sandslash! Spike Armor. During opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, do 40 damage to the attacking... Woo! Not bad. If Sandslash can live, at least. Okay, so... Well, what were our big Megatons from this pack? Did we even get any Megatons? I think the real big stuff was the 2 full arts that I got. Yeah, the Vulpix and the Cosmog. Dagnabbit, Nebby. Alright. We're not quite done for right now. Because we're doing it again. Up you go. So we started off with 52. So let's see how much we got new from this 10-pack. So that's going to be 52 as compared to 79. So we got 24 new standard Pokemon. Because, well, we also got some full arts, but come on, man. Alright. Back into it. Now then. This is actually quite a... Even though I got that Incineroar, we haven't gotten very many hits yet. I just got lucky up and down in the previous streams. Is this karma for the shiny Gengar? I hope not. I hope we can pull out with something nifty in this next 10-pack. If you would be so kind as to give me at least one spark. Not a single spark! 310 pulls and no sparks! You good game. By the way, we got 2 cannon. A 1 energy drill peck. I mean, you have to evolve it twice. But once again, if you can get this guy up and going using a rare candy, this guy can start dealing damage really quickly. Makuhita, the pre-evolution of Hariyama. A 70-20. That 70 HP is actually huge. Pikachu, talking that tail smack, Shuppet, and a Alolan Persian. This Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attack. Really? I can imagine that this gentleman could be quite annoying. Garfield looking. Oh, okay. I know. We're in for something good here. Is this an EX or is this a full art? Well, okay. Yeah, they're active Pokemon. All right. So Bayonet can really Nightbind. It's kind of like if your opponent doesn't have X speed or Leaf, Bayonet just gets to finish off the Pokemon for free if they don't have any energy. Mudbrain, 2 energy for a rear kick. Brooksish, 2 energy for 50 damage. Cloyster, there we go. Guard Press during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. Very nice, very defensive. And what is going to be our final for this pack? Alolan Raichu EX. Man, the vertigo that this card gives me is wild. It's an electric type that uses Psychic for 3 colorless energy. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it already starts off at 60. 1 energy, it's 90. 2 energy, it's 120. 3, 150. So if your opponent is using, like, I don't know, Charizard EX, Raichu's just gonna come out here and say, yo, what's up? 210 damage. Pack number 3, we are looking good. We've got, I think that's a 3-star over there. Fletchling, Shelder, Alolan Geodude, and Arachnid. There's Lana's favorite. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, this attack deals 60 more damage. A basic Pokemon? So if Arachnid goes up against, I don't know, Palkia EX or Moltres or something, this guy's just gonna one-tap them. And my second Alolan Persian. I can now run a Garfield deck. Skitty! Alright, cooldown pack. Sandygast. 2 energy for Vibration, 30 damage. Steenie. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. 1 energy for a potential 60 damage. A typical coin flipper Pokemon. There's an electric Pokemon that blocks. Yes! I want one of those. It looks like such a troll. I remember trying to beat the electric solo deck using my Starmie EX Zerg Rush deck, and I kept on losing my auto. So, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that guy's in the deck, I see. Oh, Bowsweet, the pre-evolution of the other one. 50-20 Stampede. And Alolan Graveler, still waiting for that Alolan Golem. Pack number 5. Another cooldown. Rockruff, the pre-evolution to another Pokemon. I forget its name right now. Rotom Dex. It's an item. Look at the top card of your deck, then you may shuffle your deck. Oh, you may shuffle your deck. As in, if you look at your top card, and if you don't like it, then you can shuffle your deck to get a new top card, and quite possibly ensure something better. Steenie. Nothing else going on here. My second Sandshrew, my second Rowlet. Trubbish, you have no idea how appropriate you are right now. Picky Peck, Alolan Diglett, Escavalier. For 1 energy, it uses Pike. The attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Bench attacker. And another Tauros. Graveler. No Golem to go with. Poplio, Bounce Sweet, Alolan Geodude. A 3rd rare candy. Gumshoos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you see the background? Background's getting all trippy. We got a 3-star back here, and we got something nice coming up. Gumshoos. It uses a 2-energy headbang for 50 damage. Rockruff, and our 3-star is Oricorio. Speak of the devil. Safeguard. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. Zap. It uses a Zap. We got Wimpod. Wimp out. During your first turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Interesting. So if it's your only Pokemon, then you draw another basic Pokemon in the from your first draw, this guy can just say, never mind. Alright. What have we got? A Wigglytuff. A shiny Wigglytuff. We thought we escaped Wigglytuff in the previous expansion. The creepy doll Wigglytuff. But here it is again. In fact, it's exactly the same card. It heals 20 damage with its ability and uses Gentle Swap for 2 energy. That's interesting. So, yeah, Bubbles, you're right. It was a shiny. Alright, pack number 10. We got something high energy. 1 energy for 40 damage. Fairy Wind Ribombing. Oricorio. Another version of Oricorio. Your opponent's active Pokemon. Guaranteed Confusion from Dazzle Dance. Very nice. Cosmog, Trubbish, and we got at the end Sarina. That's one of the cards that Mallow works with, right? Yeah, the Jigglypuff is more pleasing to look at and way less uncanny. 3-kit combo. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. For 1 energy. Now I see why Mallow takes out all the energy from the Sarina that she heals. Because it takes 1 energy. Because that 1 energy can be easily replaced. So we got the Alolan Raichu. Well, I guess the big Megaton was the shiny Wigglytuff. Man. I'm getting some nice things, but compared to my previous streams, the chase count is very low. Oddly low. Alright, we got one more. We got one more 10-pack to open, unless I accomplish any missions that allows me to do some more pack openings. I did not pay attention to how many cards I had before. Oh, I had 83, so I got 15 new cards from there. Let me see here. Did I unlock any missions? Well, I leveled up. Where did I get my gifts? Oh. Someone did a wonder pick using one of my packs. Let me see. So this is all... Okay, so this is all just the Celestial Guardians decks. Let me see. So... I can look at these later. Special. I'm getting a couple of hourglasses here. More hourglasses. Nope. What did I get here? Ah, I got the card back. Nice. Am I just going to be able to accomplish every single goal right now after having done all of that? Looks like it's going to be possible. Did I get hourglasses in the PvP event? There's a PvP event going on. Is there a PvP event going on, or are you saying that there was one before? Nope, I've already done all the special missions for 2025. I claimed all the rewards. Look at that. And the themed collection. Ah, look at all this nice stuff. Ooh, a Rowlet coin. Very nice. There is now one going on. It's like the monthly arena. Don't think I've ever done it before. Alright, you know what? Since there's no outright free packs for me to pull, I'll just go down and do my Lunala picks. So, our chase hunt has been pretty low. Our chase count has been pretty low. The EXs are really dodging me. I've been getting more full arts than EXs, I think. But will my second Lunala come in clutch? Give me energy, chat. We're still waiting for one spark. One sparking pack. Thank you. One spark. Your energy worked, chat. I appreciate you. I think that was like number 5 or 6. Trubbish, Hariyama from Mantis, Brooksish, Grumpig. Rattata, Oricorio, the fire version. Kindle, discard a random energy from both active Pokemon. Oh, this guy, he sacrifices his own energy to take out one of the enemy's energy. Mimikyu, Cosmog, and another Escavalier. Togedemaru, Electro Smash, 1 energy, 20 damage. Flip a coin if heads, this attack does 30 more damage. Nice. Ooh! What do we got at the end here? Delcatty, Sploink, Heliolisk, and off another full art! Alolan Vulpix. Don't be that guy, Alolan Vulpix. If that spark was a third Alolan Vulpix, well, it will be what it is. More LOL! Shuppet, Brion. A 30 damage Wave Splash with 1 energy. Can you give me your full evolution? The Primarina? Kiawe. Choose one of your Alolan Marowak or Turtonator. Take 2 fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. Your turn ends. Huh. So it's kind of like the Giratina EX in supporter form. So he's kind of like a Misty for a very specific fire Pokemon. I can imagine him having a deck. Cubone, 2 energy to beat for 30 damage. Another Poplio, Lurantis, Spoink, and Lapras. Hi there. 3 energy for a 70 damage Surf. Let's see. This is pack already in pack number 6. Okay, then I guess the spark was on pack number 7. More Lull, second Litten, second Big Malasada, Surskit, Garbodor. Alright, nope, I guess the spark was on number 8. I hope that Alolan Vulpix wasn't the spark. Lapras, Toxapex, Strilber, Marini. A 70-20, the 70 is big. Dartrix, okay. I don't suppose that there's a Decidueye somewhere somewhere along with that Dartrix, is there? Oh, the Marowak art looks good. Well, maybe we're gonna see it right now. Did we get another Shining? Do we have another Shining? Mimikyu, Garbodor, Rockruff, the alternate art. Put a random card that evolves from Rockruff from your deck into your hand. I see. Execute. And our final one is Alolan Executor. The full art of it. Flip a coin of tails. This attack does nothing. He's an all or nothing type. 150 damage for 3 energy. You get another Vulpix. I'd be happy to trade one of your 5 Weasel for it. You know I don't have Weasel, so I would take you up on that. Anyways, I don't know if we can expect anything from the rest of these. Minior. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Alright? And the final pack, Stuffle. For 3 energy, it can hammer in for 60 damage. And oh my god, not with a bang, but a whimper. Picky Peck, or a Choreo, another Stuffle, and Delcatty. Womp womp. The chases were not here. My goodness. We got some nice full art stuff, but I don't want full art. I want the stuff that actually counts toward the decks, man. Alright, so we're at 93. Nope, we've reached over 100. Over 110 even. Well, if you include the full arts. So, how much am I getting from this? I'm getting all of these store credits. So because I pulled Malo, interesting. So the decks are not based on. So we have decks that are not based on Pokemon. They're based on the trainers. Fascinating. Yeah, like this Kiawe deck. I guess these are some pretty impactful characters. Gotta love that smile, though. You've been on a serious smiling kidder's crick. I can believe it. Rental decks are weird. Never used one. I'd rather build my own. Now look at all of these hourglasses I'm getting. Maybe I'll do some wonder picks. Welcome to the Discord, Cameron. Gotta remember to put up my my do not disturb. So we got some nice coins here for the starters. All right, let's see what kind of wonder picks we can find. Now I can start actually wish listing all the cards from the new expansion. Well, maybe I'll just clean out my my wonder picks. And wonder pick has been pretty dry for me lately. Not a whole lot going on in there, especially with all these ones and twos and with these ones and these twos. Ooh, what's this? A full art Tapu Fini. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Alright, we'll go for it. Alright. The, chat. Pick a number from 1 to 5. Matthew was quick on the draw. He says 5. 5, 3, 1, 1. All right, so 5, 3, 1, 1. So because Matthew was the first to go, we will go 5. We didn't get the top of feigning. It is what it is. I have become increasingly disillusioned with Wonder Pick. All right, let's go ahead and farm some thanks for the missions. Let's see here. Well, here's the non-full art Tapu Fini. So I will go ahead and give a try for that one. Listen to Solaris. Solaris said 3. So we're going to go 3. We got ourselves a Timber. Alright, next one. What else looks good? Oh, Leaf Cape. Oh, right. This one gives you, it gives you plus 30 HP for a Grass-type Pokemon. Zolaris got it correct on the first Wonder Pick. Yeah. I didn't listen to you at the right time. Alright, so we've got 1, 1, 4, 2. So let's see if we can get that leaf coat, or whatever it was. Nope. No Leaf Cape for me. That was a 1. Let's see what else looks interesting over here. Already got everything there. We've got, what is this? A Shinotic. Ooh, we got the last evolution of the Komo-o. I'll give this one a try. So this is going to be the second one. You have a good night, Bubbles. Hey! So that second one. 5, 3, 1, 1. Benjamin, your one got me the Komo-o. Good job, Benjamin. Now we got a 4 coming up. Oh, look at this. The bonus pick. We have an hour to do that one, so I'll look at it later. Oh, we have another chance at the Leaf Cape, if I'm so inclined. Ah, Sableye in here. Ah, another Tapu Fini. Let's go. We're going after that Tapu Fini. So Bubbles said 4. So let's go ahead and give a good old college try for the 4. Bubbles! Don't know if you stuck around, but you just got me a Tapu Fini. Also, that was a pretty nice amount of cards there. Hell yeah, brother. And then lastly, AQ says 2. So let me see if I can find anything that is of special interest to me. Might just end up going for that Leaf Cape. What is this? Wishy-washy. That's right. Oh! Maybe I can get myself a full art Beware using 2. Fun fact, 2 is my go-to. You know, this one right here, that's my go-to. I always pick 2. So, AQ, let's see it. No, no, beware, but we got ourselves another big Malasada. Of course, the pick that matches up with what I usually do is the one that doesn't go. Anyway, let's do the bonus pick. We getting any items? No, Flamigo. Every time I do the Chansey pick, I always get Flamigo. It has become my tormentor. Ever since it took out Ieyasu, Flamigo has been there to be my Raven, to be the Raven to my Edgar Allan Poe. Alright, any of these expired? Any of these expired Wonder Picks? Interesting. So far, absolutely nothing. Nope. Nothing from the expired picks. Go for the Leaf Cape? May as well. I might as well go for everything that has something I don't have. Yeah, with all these hourglasses, I might as well. Alright. Going for 2. No Leaf Cape. Oh, hey, Matt. Another Matt. So, I still need the alternate Young Goose and Sophocles. So, it's got new cards in there. I might as well give it a try. 2. I got the Sophocles. Let's go. During this turn, attacks used by your Alolan Golem, Vikavolt, or Togedemaru do plus 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Alright, so it's a Blaine for a select amount of electric Pokemon. Well, hi there, Don Ramon. We're probably the tail end of the stream right now. I'm just looking through all the... I'm just doing Wonder Picks just to show you what a Wonder Pick luck is like. 2! Absolutely not. Well, there's my second Togedemaru. That can synergize with the Sophocles I just got. Lycanroc, that's the Rock Ruff evolution. What are you, bro? Carablast. You know, it's something I don't have. Might as well chase for it. You always Wonder Pick where the card was flipped. You know what? I'm gonna give that a try. And my Leafy bro is gonna be in the middle. Watch this. Never mind. He wasn't in either place. It is what it is. Gotta give thanks. Gotta give thanks to everybody. I am not going to use hourglasses to try and chase 1-star Pokemon. Hi there, Chilindrina. Well, we got the Sophocles deck. And I have sent a whole bunch of thanks. So it looks like I can still get login rewards. So that's good. Chat, dare I go in for one more on Solgaleo and see if maybe doing one more can possibly net me a couple of chases? Did I get a Rayquaza EX yet? Yes, I did. There he is. That's the one you get from the promo. That's the one you get from the promo. Be conservative and don't do it. Well, I can tell you right now that 110 pull takes 120 pack hourglasses, and I have this many. So I don't know if I want to save these for something later on. I mean, I'm in no special rush. I am never ever doing that for a live service game again. I'm going to have to respectfully decline that request. Declined like an overspent card. Nuts to it. Doing it for the content. 99.99% of the gamblers quit before they hit big. Show me a spark. I'm gonna get punished, aren't I? Tapu Koko. It's got a Volt Switch. So, 3 energy, 70 damage. Switch this Pokemon with one of your revenge Pokemon. Pretty nice. Oh, there's a second Daytime Litten. Oh, a Torracat, the middle evolution of That's good. That's good for stuff. And there's my Leaf Cape. I got my Wonder Pick chase. My second Malo. Surskit. Oh my god. There's nothing in here. Is the Tapu Koko gonna be all that's... Well, we got our Alolan Meowth, a 60-20, and my second Sophocles, so I have all the cards needed for his deck. Got a second Rotom Dex. Oh, hello! Drill Burst, Landed, Spoink, Cosmo M, and a Comfey. Flower Shield. Each of your Pokemon that has any psychic energy attached recovers from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. What? This guy's crazy as heck for a psychic deck. Freaking Alolan Persian. My second Lana. And pack number 10. We are not going to go out in a bang. Oh, we got Dewpider. Didn't look at it. All right, so this is the basic version of the Aqua guy that I saw before. 2 energy for a 30 damage hook. Well, I got some scraps, but man, the chases just were not coming in. I got like what, 2 EXs, 3? I'm gonna take it easy for the time being. Sheesh. I actually got enough cards for an entire themed deck. How fun. Go to the combat arena. There's a PvP event going on for easy points to get. How do you figure? Where do I see the points? Ranked matches? Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of PvP. Where? So, what do I do to get? Yeah, I got. I don't do PvP at all, and I am fine by it. I see. So I got a new emblem. Well, I shot for the moon and I landed amongst the stars. What is my library looking like? No decidui. No decidui EX. Lots of notable holes in here. Well, I guess not. I guess not all of these go absolutely 100% according to plan. It is what it is. In the low rankings, there's no rush for meta. Yeah, I figure. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that will do it for tonight. Okay, what's the highest profile thing I got here? Well, the scene against Cineroar, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this latest unboxing of Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. That one extra pull was actually kind of painful. But we got our Incineroar EX. I'm going to enjoy you doing some rare candy spam. You are very welcome to the stream. Glad you had a great time. Blorf. And thank you if you're watching this pull video as a VOD. Didn't think I'd get almost an hour and a half out of it. But you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. It is in the description. It'll let you know when the next stream comes up. And next time, we will reconvene in the usual time, probably on Saturday, for the penultimate episode of Trails in the Sky First Chapter. And then we'll see some real story. Until then, game out.